Welcome back. We're here to cover the karmic third-party reading and doors locked to the past. What does that mean? We are going to get into that, and we are going to have a look at their crowning energy. Now, this almost feels like Hellraiser, especially with the way the crowning energies have been coming through the last couple of weeks. Don't forget who you are. Now, this person looks pretty pissed. This person looks really frustrated. Conditioning falling away. Memories no longer define you. Okay, this is bold. This is very Mars orientated. This can be an egoic viewpoint of where they're going. And sometimes if this is the context that a person has actually broken up, yes, they can feel as though they're, they've got to that point in their life that they're kind of barreling forward like no tomorrow in a separate context. This is something maybe that they're thinking about, but it is making them quite angry, okay? Because I do get the fire energy coming through. I do think there has been some frustration. This has been to do with, their standpoint, how they see the world, fighting for their connection, maybe things not going according to plan, and there has been a wake-up call. We have wake up in the heart of it. Now, in the context of relationships, being that we have the new moon in a Venus sign, Venus shadow direct, Mercury shadow direct, and we also have the context of Juno. I feel if this has lingered on this far through the energies of what we've been reading the past few weeks, and these individuals are still within the karmic relationship, the individuals I'm tuning into, I think there could be a shake-up at this point in time. I get this very strong reading energy. For some, it's almost like they did have a connection to another person, and they do feel that this current connection linking to a twin is something that they've really outgrown. And we have the snake here. The snake sometimes in a read can be linked to deception and danger, but it also can be the serpent. It could be the intimate act. There could have been a betrayal. This also can be to do with spiritual protection. Your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path, but be careful. Now, I do see this person maybe a bit cross at themselves. It's like, man, why do I keep doing this? And I do think there is temptation. This can go two ways. If this is a connection that they feel is frustrating them and they want to be individual, and for some it could be that there are children involved, I just get if they're to bide their time, I feel they can get what they need. But I do feel they're going to need to do this the right way. I do think this could go pear-shaped. And I do think there is the third-party involvement here in the mix. I feel their guides have tried to guide them to protect them. I almost feel to a degree they were feeling, what term am I hearing? Invincible. Unstoppable. I don't feel that they thought things would go pear-shaped. But the outcome card is kind of a sad frequency. Having this realization that they can't go backwards. Having this realization that mistakes maybe had been made. Things are coming up. Actions were taken. We're going to go into clarifying, and I'm getting two messages. One in which they are viewing this connection and they're wanting to resolve it. Another is very much another person. Okay, what do we need to know, please? What is this wake-up call? Yeah, they didn't have the ducks in a row, and it does look like a separation. The summit can be wanting to connect with another person, wanting to get at a dodge. Okay. I didn't think this through. Okay, maybe there were reasons why such was done, but they didn't think this through. They're like, am I even ready for this? Do I even want this karmic connection any longer? They may be waiting. I do see a connection here. It's almost like they wanted the other person to make a decision so that they could be free. But I think it's almost like guys kind of forcing them to kind of maybe have to be transparent, or for something to come out and to face the kind of the karma. Yeah, God, that's shit. Like, oh God, not only can I not have my candy shop, but I'm also going to have to stick around to fess up. There's a question mark over tribe. This could be of a generation energy. This could be of a child. Money and alimony. There's a question. Oh, some shit's going down. Okay. Oh, are they going in with Angel's Fair Share? I think this is some mistakes. These are things of the past. Confusions to do with where to be has caused this. They're saying that more's going to be revealed, but it's in the weeks coming. I dread to think what this is coming out next week. For those that are married, there's talk of divorce. I don't know why. I think it almost feels like there's going to be a battle. This could be a battle over wealth, a battle over maybe tribe, legitimacy. And they're like, whoa, slow down. They're saying, oh God, okay. This also can be quite calculated and manipulative. It's almost like the guides are saying to them, you might need to be nicer. You might need to be careful, because more than what has come through can come up. And this could be very bad. We will check in with this energy next week. Don't forget to look at the masculine and feminine read, as well as if you do want more content like this, you can subscribe, click the bell, and you will get your next week's edition in the community tab. Otherwise, if you're needing a booking and you want to look at your individual path, you can find all the relevant information directly below, as well as our membership email list.